awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I know. This is the high I get. You skate on ice, and I come out and I hear that every day, and that makes me high. So
awesome.
when you train, they said you trained harder than ever. What is a typical? Because it looks like you're doing weights. You're not just skating every day. You're doing a lot of strengthening on different core parts of your body.
Yeah, well, my philosophy going into Vancouver after Torino was just that no one would outwork me. And, you know, it was easy for me actually to get in that mentality because I enjoy working hard, and nothing makes me happier than knowing that I've given 150% at the end of the day. And like, I was willing to sacrifice everything, and really that's what it took, was to sacrifice everything in my life, every holiday, every birthday, every party, every night out. And nothing made me more happy than to be able to do that and get home at night, and all I could think is that I had nothing left. I never wanted to get home and feel like I hadn't given everything that I had in my body that day.
But how many hours a day did you work out?
Usually my schedule was 7 hours a day of work. So like 8 to 10 in the morning was all my core training and my cardio and my warm-up stuff and stretching I would do in the morning. Then 11 to 2 was on the ice, and 3 to 4 was on the ice, and then from 5 until whenever I finished my workout was like some weight training and calisthenics and more core training and stuff. But it's awesome. I mean, it made me so happy. So
yeah, it wouldn't make me that happy. That's a lot of working out. I like to work out, but that's every single day, 7 hours a day. Don't you just some days I just have to? But I mean, I know it was for a goal, but and then this is because I don't want to not get to this. How you came up with your short program, what inspired you? Tell people what that was.
Well, my short program, the music idea came from my choreographer, Lori Nichols. She's awesome, and she comes with these great ideas. But sometimes they're a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So she wanted me to skate to Firebird, which is like a very famous Russian classical piece of music. And I had a hard time like relating to it. And she's giving me like some of these like movements that a bird would do and wanting me to have the attitude. And she's like, "Don't you ever watch birds? Don't you know?" And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I was doing like what you were doing before I came on, just a lot of that. And she was like, "This is not okay."
Right.
So I was sitting at home after training, and all of a sudden, like these birds like fluttered onto like a windowsill, and they were like sort of doing like bird-like things. I was like, "Oh my God, they're doing my short."
The birds were doing bird-like.
I know that move, yeah. And so I sort of like observed them and was like standing in my kitchen trying to mimic birds, and then realized what was going on.
In what way? What were you doing? Like mimicking birds? Like kind of? No, that's a pigeon.
Squawking. That's pigeon.
Yeah, that's a pigeon.
Pecking.
You're doing that? And were you like trying to? You know how they get into their feathers like that? Were you doing that?
Well, it's like birds move so suddenly. Like when they turn their head, they're just like.
Right. Right.
And I was having trouble getting that, and then the way that they like use their.
Yeah. Tony's scared of birds, so all of this is frightening him.
He's not okay with this.
But you know what's funny is that you had never really watched birds before, and then suddenly somebody says something, and then all of a sudden these birds, which probably have been on your windowsill every single day,
I noticed
but just
them.
Because you were conscious of it, you start noticing them. I think that's
so
amazing. So birds are responsible for that.
I owe it to you. I guess so.
And you're going to be on Dancing with the Stars, is that right?
This is true.
That's exciting, right? Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. I'm really goal-oriented. And you know, the reason I was able to push myself in training was because I always have to accomplish my goal. And if I'm struggling with one jump or something in training, I'll tell myself I have to do it 100 times. And I won't stop until I've done it 100 times. I won't go home until I've done that 100 times. Or like, it applies to my everyday life. Like, I'm very OCD that way. Like, if I have to wash my car on Tuesday, and my longest break on Tuesday is 8 minutes, like, I'm gonna figure out how to wash my car in 8 minutes. And so to not have that structure and not have that mentality in my life anymore would be too difficult. I was ready for my next challenge now, and Dancing with the Stars is that challenge.
You better look for something after that, because you sounds like you really have to have some kind of goal every single time you do something. All right, so I wanted to give you something because this is so beautiful. You want to take care of it, and I want it to be kept somewhere safe and also prominent so you can look at it every day and be proud of it. Who's bringing it out, Andy?
Is it a bird cage?
All right. If I can just...
Should I stand up?
No, you can stay right there. I want to take the medal. All right. Now.
looks good.
Yeah. Now, we'll keep that in your house. Keep it clean. I know you will.
Why does it look better on you in a box than it does on me in person? You're pulling it off.
No,
you
that's
really are.
Yeah, it's just a way that I'll wear a gold because I never will any other way. All right, well, listen, we're
I have something for you too.
Oh, you have something for me too?
Yeah.
What?
This is some official Team USA gear from the Olympics, so you can sport it. You can borrow my gold medal. We can hike together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.